Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday, December 6th. Hope you guys got great plans coming up this weekend. We do got a couple important news, so we'll jump right into it. We got the biggie right here, the non-farm payrolls. This is one we've talked about all week for the month of November. So back in October, we had 200,000 new jobs that were created, and the forecast for the month of November was actually supposed to decrease down to about 180,000, and it jumped all the way up to 203. So great news right there in terms of payroll. And next we have the unemployment rate. So we had a 7.3 for October. The forecast for November is supposed to dip a little bit to 7.2 and drop all the way down to 7%. So far so good. Great news right there for economic. And we got the personal income for the month of October. People's income rose in September at 0.5%. Forecast for October is 0.3%, and it actually reduced, actually contracted a little bit. So people are making less money in the month of October. Obviously not a great news right there, as we like to see more money in our pockets. We got the consumer spending, and we had a 0.2% for the month of September. Forecast for October was 0.3, and it did come in at 0.3. So people earn less in October, but yet we're spending more in October. So something to kind of keep our eyes and ears watching for, especially when we get the retail numbers coming out for November and stuff. We got the core PCE. This is the Fed's favorite gauge for inflation. So this is the personal consumption expenditure. With the core, we stripped out the food and energy, which creates volatility, and we had a 0.1% increase in inflation for the month of September. Forecast again was supposed to be low at 1.1, and it did, came in at forecast. So good news. Inflation is basically still in check. It's still below the 2%. And we also got the consumer sentiment. Consumer sentiment here. This is the first one. We'll get the final revision towards the end of the month. So the first one was at 75.1 for the month of November. Final revision for November was at 75.1. It was supposed to go up a little bit, 76.5 for the month of December, and it jumped all the way up to 82.5. So people are feeling really good about things right now. So that's obviously a good sign. Maybe because some of the news lately about maybe the budget having some compromise and making some progress, and we'll have another government shutdown. Maybe that's part of it. And of course, the holiday season is upon us, so let's hopefully see that continues. All right, we're going to jump over to the headline news here, and the markets went up. Dow was almost 200 today, closed up at 198. So good news right there across the board. And we'll jump over to the bond market here. And even the bond market went up. So a lot of money that got pulled out from both markets last week kind of came back into it. So yesterday we closed at 99.72, and today we're closing up on 38 basis points. So we closed at that 100.09. So that's enough for a price improvement in our interest rates today. So obviously great news, especially heading into the weekend here. Again, good news on improvement in the interest rates. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys on Monday.